Hello, people. Welcome back to Restore. Dear, oh dear, people. Unite the kingdom to restore Britain. Let's try that again, shall we? And the first of my logical rants. Right, people. So it's quite simple. At the moment in the United Kingdom, logically, the way of living that we have grew up knowing, been accustomed to our whole lives, which have been really simple, basic, humane experiences that we all shared, is severely under attack in the UK. It doesn't matter what way you look, it doesn't matter what religion you are, what colour you are. If you just assess what is going on in the UK at the minute, remember that, you know, the United Kingdom, Britain, there is and has always been a culture. Now, again, these rants are logical. I'm happy to be challenged, but I'm really trying to concentrate on being very, very logical. Logic would suggest that if you choose to move to a country, before you move there, you have a look at what type of people live there, what the schooling system's like, if you've got kids, what food, what the weather's like, and what are the rules? What are the rules to the country? Because every country has got rules which they're entitled to have. I live in Spain. Spain has rules. Spanish constitutional inherent rules that is just part of what they are, their culture. If you don't like those list of things that that country is and is made up of, then I would suggest logically don't move there. Especially if one of those things is a belief system, an ideology. Whichever way you paint this up, Britain has constitutionally been a Christian country for however long. It's not perfect. I'm not claiming Christianity, so no one can say that I'm attacking any other belief system because I have one of my own. I can't believe how much killing happens over belief systems that apparently are about the divine and how to get to God. Logically, that makes no sense to me. Of all the things people fight over and go to war over, to think that the most people in history have been killed over ideologies, belief systems, is crazy. So if you look at a country and you realize, right, my ideology, my belief system is, and that country is not, logic would suggest when you move there that you are aware of that fact, and therefore those things that that country already, Jonathan Wass, already has in place as their belief system and their rules, you are not in your rights to change. Logic would suggest that as well. You are a minority. You are coming into not only a majority, but a majority that are saying, yes, come in. You're welcome here. Logic would logic would suggest, command that you respect the rules of the house that you're moving into, that have opened the doors to you to move in here. For you to then start telling the house, don't like your food. We've got a certain way of us cooking our food, killing our animals. You should do it. Don't like what you're teaching your kids in school. Where we come from, where we left and chose to come here, but where we left, we did things that way. Now you doing things that way with your kids is offensive to me and my belief system. And instead, I want you to start teaching my belief system to your kids. Oh, by the way, where we came from, where we're telling you we're so scared to go back to, but the rules, they were amazing. So we're bringing them, although we can't go back there. Oh no, we might be killed. Oh no, we can't. You can't send us back. But back there, the legal age for marriage and basically intercourse is as low as, in some countries, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep going. We're still nowhere near where you lot are, but that's where we are. So we'd like that now imposed in your house with your children. We want that in place as well. Also, now that we're here, we are openly going to let you know that we're not actually here to take part. We're here to take over. And if you don't adhere to our way of life and our ruling system, which is a belief system, you do have some choices. You do. Choice number one is you could always convert. You could leave everything that you know true to you and you felt so deeply about behind and come and join us over here, reading our book in our belief system. That's your first option. Option two is you can now pay us money. You're already paying us money with all the benefits and all the 4-star hotels and all the treatment we've been getting anyway. But on top of that, you're going to have to pay us. You define it. It is called a humiliation tax, but we're not trying to humiliate you, honest. Called the jizya. If you pay us that, we'll leave you alone. Or alternatively, if you refuse both, we can either enslave you or we can kill you. Okay, so far, on my child, God rest his soul, everything I've said has been in their way of thinking, logically true. So that's what is coming into the UK at the moment. Every day, I'm watching more and more examples of treason. Stuff that if it happened in any other country, the perpetrators of this attack, the minority, would be squashed very quickly and pushed out in layman's, or worse. Why? Because it's wrong. Logically, it's wrong. It's not right. You don't get to walk into someone's house and tell the person in charge, and this is the problem, and this is where I'm going to wrap it up. The person in charge of that house, there's new rules in play that actually persecute all, Mr. Head of the House, persecute all your family, all your community, all your people that you're supposed to be heading up. Slippery starmer. Logic would suggest that any upcoming lawyer, defense attorney, not only suggest, logic would also know that it's part of their training to do pro bono work, and that is meaning to work for free to start building some experience in defending. Go and have a look at who Slippery Starmer made his niche market of pro bono work. And he went above and beyond normal pro bono work for these people that had one thing in common. Actually had a couple of things in common. Horrific crimes, often against the majority of this head of the household now, Slippery, of the people he's supposed to be taking care of, often crimes against them, us. And Islam. That's why this is happening. What we're seeing is an illogical ideology and belief system forced onto us by what is supposed to be a logical leading party of people that run our country. But it is totally illogical what's going on in our country. And logically, we need to stand up for our rights. We need to vote and get this irrational, illogical nonsense out of our country. Unite the kingdom to restore Britain. Unite the kingdom to restore Britain. Have a fantastic day, people. Love to everyone. Peace to everyone.